Hi, it's Oscar from the New Nostalgia Podcast. So we're here with Rookie of the Year, Nicholas Ian Thomas, and we are here to just talk about Rookie of the Year, right?
Yes. Which is old nostalgia.
Is it old nostalgia? 90s?
Well, it's kind of new since the Cubs actually won the World Series. So
that's true.
Because for the longest time, I could say the last time the Cubs won the World Series was in '93, and then they had to go and win it for real.
Yeah. So did your arm really break in that movie or something?
That's how I got the job. Yeah.
Yeah. So and then it was just the weird throw.
Yeah. Like I was in the news, and then they were like, "Oh, we should hire him for this movie that's based about They actually auditioned kids in LA, Chicago, and New York. From what I understand, it was something like 3,000 kids that they saw. I randomly auditioned for it twice because I was switching agents. So I went on the audition and didn't get a call back.
Oh wow!
And then I was switching agents. They got me an audition for Rookie of the Year. I said, "Oh, I already went on." They go, "Well, they obviously don't remember you, so go again." So I went again, and then I got a call back.
So not being memorable the first time actually made you super memorable.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
So also, yeah. So American Pie also was one of those movies that came out when I was probably like in high school, or not even, maybe even like around middle school age, where it's like you shouldn't have been watching it, but you know, we totally were. Do you have any fond memories of shooting that movie?
I mean, I'm trying to think of like the best memories from it. I mean, I guess it depends on what, like on screen or off screen.
Okay, so I guess your best on screen.
Okay, so while we were doing the scene of the tongue tornado. Which is kind of works like this. Like, okay, so if you back up a little bit, right? So like, let's say, you know, like here's Tara, right?
Right.
You think that I'm like right up here, but really I was like this far away because the way that it looks.
Oh God.
You know, if you can see the hat there. Anyway.
Yeah.
So it was just one of those funny things where I was like down on the floor, so I was nowhere near the target.
You were never, yeah, where.
And so then I was just like making jokes like with. Like the crew, which is pretty funny.
What about off screen?
Maybe it's not that funny. It was great. Everybody loves the tongue tornado. That's also how I got the job on that one.
Okay. So did you put that as a special skill?
Yes, it was on my special skills. Actually, oddly enough, the original name for it was the satin buzzsaw. But apparently, Adam Hers grabbed that from a sex manual, so it was a trademarked term that we could not use without paying licensing for, so he came up with a new name.
Oh wow!
And then oddly enough, now Tara Reid does Sharknado, not any relation to the tongue tornado.
There you go. What is it? It's sharks instead of tongues. So the New Nostalgia Podcast is pretty much like we like to talk about stuff that was really popular at previously, and now things are kind of coming back, right? So what's your favorite thing that recently has come back, either from the 80s or 90s, from your childhood?
Well, for me, really, like on a nostalgia kick, it kind of stems more on the music side.
Okay.
Because when I first started my band, we had like a very 90s sound, even though we started in like 08.
Yeah.
And so I love the 90s, but it seemed like people were like, oh yeah, you sound like the 90s, and it was kind of like a negative connotation. But now, 90s music is totally back.
Yeah.
You know, and so we decided to do the Frat Party album for the ultimate nostalgia, which you'll appreciate. Yeah, so it's all of our favorite songs from the American Pie soundtrack.
Cool. Where can people get that if they want to pick it up?
It's on iTunes and Spotify, and we sell it. Well, actually, I haven't put it on my web store yet. Good point. It will soon be on my web store. Or if you come to a show, you can buy it from us there.
There you go.
Or if you come to a Comic-Con, you can buy it from me here.
There you go. Well, Thomas and Nicholas, thank you so much for your time, man. It's been great.
Right on. Hey, what's going on? I'm Thomas Ian Nicholas. You might remember me as Henry Rowengartner, and you are listening to the New Nostalgia Podcast.